Hello everybody, and welcome as usual to the labs. A bit of an unusual angle there today because today we have this big bugger in the lab. Now this is going to be a bit of an unusual video. Yes, I can hear you thinking unusual videos, excuse me. Unusual videos are not unusual for this channel. That may be one of the reasons why you come here. I don't know, maybe you're as insane as me. But what you're looking at here is the completed restoration. Okay, maybe it needs some retro bright, but I don't have any. But yes, you're looking at the completed restoration. This is the working beast because we did, I did record this when I first got it. And I recorded opening it. We were originally doing a video on how to check PCs that will come out of the skip. But after I recorded it all, the bloody file's corrupted on the camera. So I'm going to have to sort of talk you through what I was doing. Now, as I said, it was originally a video on what to look for on PCs that come out of the skip. But when we found that this thing had issues and the state it was in, that went out the window and it turned into a restoration video. So in a sort of way, I'm sort of glad that far went. So what were we doing with this? Whoop, bit of a focus issue there. Come here. There we go. Okay, what we've done, we got around to opening it up. I've already unscrewed it in preparation. And we'd actually looked inside. Now, what we'd found on that video is not like you see it now, because obviously this is restored. What we found was, apart from the fact it was filthy inside, we found that wires at the back here had been torn out. Not just torn out indiscriminately. So pins here were bent. Pins on this video board were badly bent, and cables were just loose everywhere. We didn't know what went to anywhere, had to work all that out. The whole thing was filthy, and we decided we were going to first of all take out the PSU, because we'd had one of these before, and when we switched it on, the motherboard just blew up. So we decided that this time we're going to take the PSU out and test that separately. And where it starts is at the point where I've just taken this out, top drive out, that out, and we're having a look around at the damage. So let's catch up with the past, which in a real project will be the future. But today, just to confuse you, it's the past. Right, let's continue. Okay, my muck jubilees, whatever that is. A short while later, we've extracted the PSU, extracted the cards, the one that drives us out, 5.5 inch, 5.25, 5.5, whatever you want to call it, dirty. And we've got to see behind here. Now, from a quick look at it, it's got a tiny motherboard, hasn't it? Look at that. Now, the one that's damaged, this bugger here, is on this expansion card here. So, I'm going to remove that and leave that out of the circuit for these initial tests. The first thing I'm going to do, well, I'm going to take that out, just for the hell of it. Then I'm going to test this PSU. Always my favourite part. Not. But the other thing is the battery. Backup battery. Completely, utterly shot. Nice. Gonna have to go in there and try and find out what type it is, but look. That could be fun. Probably need to wear gloves. Other than that, we will... Oh, store keys. Bugger. Can't get in there. Don't like it. Well, we're going to have to go blind and just try it as it is. Right, I'll be right back. I've just got these couple of jobs done. I'll come back. Right, hello and welcome back, and the scariest moment of all is over. Now, so what we have, PSU is now running, and we've got this on the 5-volt rail, and just to test what it's kicking out, and on the DC we've got 5.19, which is well within tolerance, so that's good news. AC, just to see about any obvious ripple from the capacitors, and that's nice and settled, so that's good. That does not mean that the other rails are working, but because it's dodgy and we don't know it, I'm going to switch it off, move it over to the 5-volt rail, sorry, 12-volt rail, well, what I assume is a 12-volt rail, and let's repower it. So is that a 10-volt rail, or is that a problem? 10.7, so it's 11, almost 11 volts. So it's underpowered, if anything, not overpowered, which is good. So it might be an 11 volt, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look into this, and I'll be right back. Right, hello and welcome, and behold my beast, the beast car. I've been testing, this is just something of interest to some of you. I've been testing the voltage output from this PSU, ripped from the Nimbus, and found something interesting. When I fired it up, this is out of circuit at the moment, that's not connected, but when I fired it up, I was using the multimeter there to test the voltages. Now the 5-volt rail checks out fine. When I went to the 12-volt rail, we're getting this 10.73, 10.74, as high as 10.75. Now for PSU and a computer to run, that needs to be 11.1 at the lowest. So I'm thinking, bugger, it's buggered basically. But I then thought, bugger it, I'll get the Winchester from the other Nimbus. Well, it's not Winchester, it's an ST225. Why do I keep going to Winchester? It's a Seagate thing, it's Winchester sort of technology. I don't know, don't argue. Just do it. Anyway, plugged them in. I thought, oh, just have a quick fire, see if it fires it up. No, can't on. Possibly can on. By the way, if you don't know what doing with testing PSUs, don't do this. You can injure yourself quite badly. Believe me, I know. I've had shocks on these in the past. But anyway, I digress. Put the Winchester on, and as you can see, I'll just let you listen to that fire up while we're here, because I'm good like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. That's fired up. As you can see, it's coming up at 11.37, which is well within spec. So it appears that this needs a load to get up to speed. So that means the PSU is good. And I've tested the 5-volt rail. I'm just accessing them through these here. The 5-volt appears to be good. I can't test the plus and minus 12 because I can't get my bloody minus 12 because I can't get my pins in. So that's another problem I'll have to remedy. Bugger. Right, just a quick update. I've found a solution to probing these ones. Got a little bit of wire attached to the probe. Now obviously, don't touch that. It might hurt, but that will allow me to test all the different rails, the 5-volt, the plus 12-volt, the minus 12-volt. So I'm going to go through it and test that, but just to show you the solution I've come up with to getting the probe in there. Do not try this at home. Do not. Right, quite a while later, and I replaced the capacitor on the expansion board there. That was fun because the leg on the original tantalum broke off in the hole, and we couldn't. It had a very short leg on it, and could I buggery get it to come out? So what I had to do is put the new one in, and you can't see it on here, but very carefully solder the leg onto the top of the hole, and then check the continuity through the board, and it seems to have continuity, so hopefully job's a good one. Next job is to put this lot back together and see if anything blows up on this motherboard. I have checked all the drives. I've checked the hard drive, that fires up just with the power supply in the back, that fires up. The 5.5 inch over there fires up no problem. Haven't tested 3.5, but it's a generic 3.5 sort of, and if that doesn't work we can get another one. So it is time to put this back together, and well, loosely back together, and see what happens. I'll be right back. Well, doesn't that look a mess? But it's celebration time, because I rebuilt it and things did not want to live. But after taking cables out, plugging components like the drives in one at a time, then plugging the motherboard back in, well, let us have a look at the monitor here. Ah, yay, look at that. Oh, can't see properly. Yeah, battery fault. Battery is a little bit shagged. But there we go. Looking for operating system. Here we go, starting MS-DOS. Ooh, each bit of machines. The Nimbus versus 2B2X. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. That is up and running. Excellent. And guess what sort of keyboard they like? Oh yeah. Oh, double the fun. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's running. I've got to put it back together, obviously. The drive seemed to run, but I've got no software to try with it. If anybody has any software, would like to negotiate, I shall be happy to take some off you, because I have nothing for this so far. So, what are we going to do? Well, let's have a look on the drive, shall we? DIR. Oh, you are full of goodiness. Oh, scan disk DOS Col 40. Ooh. What if you've got Windows? There's loads of stuff on here, isn't there? DIR. Start. I've got to watch it because some of the keys aren't working on this properly yet. /wide. RM. Let's try that. That's what that does. RM. Usage. RM. No. Buggy then. Right. DIR/wide. It's got Windows. Let's have a look at this then. CD. What version of Windows have we got? This could be a treat. CD Windows. Missing himem.sis. Make sure the files in your Windows directory and it's located correctly specified in your config.sis. CD got that. Win. Okay, may need help with that one. himem.sis. jr.sys. Config. Himem. Right, okay, what we're going to do then is... But there we go. DIR. Let's see if we can get something running. That's /wide. If anybody doesn't know, that's all file names, all file types, /W means wide. Let's have a look. Have we got anything we can run? Frog, PC Tools, AutoExec, DOS, Auto, Command.com, Auto, standard stuff, Call. Just want to see something running that's interesting. Right, okay, let's go. Just go for Excel. Actually, that's not going to work because that works within Windows. I'm being thick, aren't I? Yes, need that. There's nothing I can run from Windows that I can see. Okay. MS Works. No, there isn't. CD DOS. Oh, CD dot. CD DOS. dir. Dir star.exe. This has a lot of stuff on it. Wow. Okay. dir. Oops. dir star.exe slash. I wonder if I'm putting games on here. Let's go for star.star/wide/p. That means it will scroll a page at a time. There we go. Command.com debug. Just on the off chance that somebody's put something interesting on here. Undelete. No, nothing. Ooh. No. MS. Oh, what was it? MSD. Let's have a look around the system, shall we? Yeah, Microsoft Diagnostics. Okay, see what we've got. We've got an IBM 386 compatible. Now, I believe they're not exact architecture, they are an altered version. I don't know how well you can see that screen. It's an altered version of MS-DOS. Sorry, the 386, and it has its own priority MS-DOS. As far as I'm aware from what I've read. It's got no network, VGA, OS version is DOS 6.2, mouse, you can take a mouse, I've not got one on the moment. Disk drives ANC, COM, IRQ, TRS, doesn't tell you anything about memory. Where's my little cube? Oh, I'm looking for arrow buttons. They're all dirty. Let's have a look. Disk drives. AC, 12 Hz, 512 bytes sector, 203 megs. Not bad, not bad. Very good. I'm impressed. Doesn't. Ooh, hello. Where's your escape button on this? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to anymore. Go back. Haha, finished drive. Okay. Other adapters, mouse, it doesn't tell you about the memory. But what I'll do. Is there anything about memory? Oh, there is. Okay. Here we go. 640k. Oh, looks like it's got 5 megs, 6 megs. Total under 640k, and yeah, 6 meg, possibly. Is that right? Or am I being stupid? About 6 megabytes of memory in this. It's about right for 386. So there we go. I'm going to save all the other good stuff for some other time, but if anybody can help me with that himem.sys, I would be most appreciative. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Very much. Thank you. Right, this is quite a few weeks later. Don't ask me why, it's just because everything's happened. But, here's the system, and switcher on, sitting on the Einstein there, and let's have a look. Now, just after I made the first part of this video, a gentleman called Michael Reed on Facebook got in touch to say that to get Windows working, it might be a hit or miss, but I could try a program that we're going to look at in a second, and this could reconstruct the auto exec by redoing the memory, but that doesn't make much sense, does it? CD DOS. It's a program called MemMaker, if I'm right. Nope. dir.ex. ir.exe. Poo. dir star.exe/wide. It's alright, ignore me, this keyboard that I'm using is old and flaky. I have repaired it, but it still has its issues. Okay, JK, that's it, right. So, Maker. Can you see all that? Yes, you can. There we go. So it's a program called MemMaker, and when you run it, it rearranges all the memory allocations within the system, and after running that, exit. Accept selection, spacebar, change selection, exit. Boink. We typed Windows. Oh, poo. There we go. And this will take a while. So make a cup of tea while you're watching. La di da di da 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 di da di da da. Hello Nimbus, hello Nimbus, flashing away is Nimbus, flashing away. Ooh, pretty buttons, pretty buttons. But anyway, you can see. It's a funky beat that Winchester's got going there. Oh yeah. But anyway, you can see it's booting into Windows. I can't do much within Windows because I don't have the weird kind of mouse that this system runs on. It's like a PS2 mouse, but different. I believe it's RS232 or something like that. But I don't have any mice suitable. So at the moment, no Windows. But I am mainly using this as a DOS gaming machine, as you probably know if you've seen some of my DOS games, which were done on this system. So, eventually it's going to get there. Eventually, one day it will bloody get there. One day it will bloody get there. There we go. It's going. So you can see that it works. And it works just fine. So thank you, Michael Reed, for the tip. And there we go. That's one Nimbus VX2 386 with the mass coprocessor. And I think it's 40 megs hard drive. I think, not sure. Saved from the skip and restored. So thank you very. That's my laptop pile behind falling down. Thank you very much.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.